Hello folks, Sam Dowling here. It's time for another episode of Champo Talking Points, a magnificent week of county championship cricket. It feels like summer is finally here, doesn't it? I'm at Taunton. I'm going to be talking about Zach Crawley's double 100 on Sunday a little bit later on. What a round. Surrey, they just keep going. Looked like they were going to slip up against Worcestershire in that first innings, but they turned it round and won magnificently. Frankie, more on him later too. And Sussex down in Division 2. What a rebound. They lost away at Glamorgan last week. They were crushed in Wales. Well, it looked like they were going to slip to another defeat against Yorkshire. They pulled it round though. Ollie Robinson, and then a run out to win the game. No finer advert for cricket. I've got, as ever, an array of special guests joining me, so I'm going to be quiet and hand over first to Daniel Norcross.
Daniel Norcross at the Kia Oval, where I have just witnessed a crushing victory for Surrey over Worcestershire by 281 runs, and it was, in most part, thanks to the sheer brilliance of Dan Worrell. 10 for 57 he took in this match, and he really is, well, I mean, he could be, who knows, England's next seam bowling sensation next year. Just watching him is poetry in motion. His aquiline features, rather Romanesque, looks slightly like a Roman emperor, if you know what I mean. And every ball he bowls describes a sort of perfect semicircle as he comes in with his angled approach and takes the ball unerringly into the slips time after time, and then the one that comes back in. Got a couple of those in this match, because a couple of little LBWs snaking back in. It has been a masterful display. He averages around 13 with the ball this season, and he's instrumental in another Surrey win. Surrey with 5 seamers in their attack in this game. If you're getting half the wickets to fall and you've got 5 seamers in the attack, that's really quite a performance. What a player, what a team, what a victory. Top of the table again, thanks in no small part to Dan Worrell.
I'm Charlie Taylor, and yesterday watched Zach Crawley hit 238 off 267 balls, including 31 fours. It was probably, if not the best, one of the best innings I've ever seen. The way he was hitting fours, it was like he was barely even trying. In some parts of the game, it was like, well, sometime now he's going to go into 4th or even 5th gear. He barely seemed to get out of 3rd. It was the innings which showed why he is the opener for England. It brought back a lot of memories of that 267 that he hit for England that really made everyone wake up to the talent of Zach Crawley. He was hitting them everywhere he wanted. Somerset, to be fair, were giving him options. They wanted him driving to start with. They had a big deficit to play with, so they weren't too worried about leaking runs. But the way he was picking his gaps, most of those fours, generally the fielders didn't have to run to try and catch up with. They were already gone. They were already 4 the second they left his bat. It was superb. And the way he's brought Kent into this game again is something to be absolutely amazed by. And just watching him, you saw and you knew exactly why he's in that England position. And for me now, absolutely no doubt, whether he's had a dodgy season start or whatever, that is the reason you keep him in the England squad. And he's shown every part of that talent today.
Hello, me again, and I want to talk to you about a pair of Ollie Robinsons. First down at Sussex on the south coast. England quick bowler, well, medium quick bowler, and that's been the thing, hasn't it? Rob Key says he's one of the best bowlers in the world at 82, 83 miles an hour, down at 78, 79, he's back in the pack. His record's brilliant, 76 test wickets at 22s, but he's got a point to prove. He said himself it was a make or break season. Well, 7 wickets in Sussex's win against Yorkshire will really help. It looked like Yorkshire were going to win. Adam Live was taking them to victory. Then Robinson comes back on, 5 over spell, 3 for 7, thanks very much. He got Shah Massoud twice in the game, by the way, so that is fantastic news for that Ollie Robinson. Up in Durham, well, actually, in fact, it's Durham's Ollie Robinson, but he was at Lancashire, at Blackpool. Ben Stokes is returned, overshadowed, really, by plenty of other players. Ollie Robinson made 171 unbeaten in that second innings. It was his career best. He averages nearly 60 for Durham. Ryan Campbell talked a lot about how he's worked on his wicket keeping over the winter. He kept for England Lions on their tour of India, so he's close. Yes, there's Johnny Verso, there's Ben Folkes, but Ollie Robinson is pushing them close. He smashes it. He keeps really well, he's springy. Maybe it'd be harsh on some of the other keepers. There is a bit of a queue, but Ollie Robinson could be jumping it and playing international cricket pretty soon, I reckon.
Hi, it's Bumble here, and I'm going to give you 3 names. It's terrific watching these county streams. You can dip in and dip out of all sorts of games and see the highlights, but I'm going to give you 3 names. Dylan Pennington, Josh Hull and Dom Leach. England are going to be looking for fast bowlers, and I mean fast bowlers, preferably tall, strong fast bowlers. And those three fit the bill. They might be a bit raw. My thought is that at least one of them will play Test match cricket for England this summer, and it might be Pennington. They all seem to have pace, and pace is paramount at international cricket. It disturbs the best players. And so I've been able to watch these streams, and they've all hurried batsmen, you know, batsmen who've hopped around at the crease. So that's telling me that there's pace. And it's a new era, really, for England cricket. Jimmy Anderson retiring after that first Test match. Stuart Broad's gone. And so it's a real exciting time. And as ever, there will be an emerging cricketer, a bolter, a new superstar.
Hello again everyone, it's Aaron from the County Cricket Podcast here, and today I'll be talking to you very briefly about Warwickshire's Shay Simmons. Now, Shay burst onto the scene in some style this week, taking outstanding figures of 3 for 12 from his first 7 overs in first-class cricket. Now, at this stage of his career, you know, this is his first ever senior game for the Bears. He is very much an unknown to the vast majority of county cricket fans, but trust me, you'll be hearing a lot more about the 20-year-old Bajan fast bowler heading into the future, and in what was otherwise a very disappointing week for the Bears. And I'm not going to gloss over that in any way, shape or form. I'm absolutely gutted about how events transpired at the Cloud County ground this week, but if there was to be one positive, one shining light, one beacon to take away from this game, it would be Shay Simmons. So again, congratulations to Shay for making his debut and for bowling so well, and fingers crossed that the Bears can right the wrongs of this week with a strong performance against Lancs up at Old Trafford in the 8th round.
Cricket, 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 cricket.